I'm gonna click back and I'm coming. So I don't really know, what she was doing. We drove separate cars. I came to do some grocery shopping.
Yeah.
I guess she came to do some grocery shopping, but she was in the self checkout, scanning her stuff or whatever, and the guy just kind of walked over there, and I had my own lane, and she was in her own lane, so I was, just looked over, and I seen the guy like grabbing her bags and stuff out the cart or whatever, and she was like yelling, telling him like, "What you grabbing my stuff for? I'm not done scanning and this and all of that." And he was like, "Well, I think he said you going to jail for trespassing or something." And she was like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "I'm not done scanning myself." So I'm like, "What's going on?" I said, "Why you not scanning yourself? What are you doing? Like, why you didn't pay for it or whatever?" And he was just like holding the buggy and bags, and I was asking another worker. I said, "Well, did he work here or whatever? What's going on?" And they was like, "Well, yeah, he do," but they didn't say nothing. So I don't know what's going on. I'm like, I don't,
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, there was somebody said something about a bag of chicken getting thrown at somebody. Do you know anything about that or
no?
Okay. So you were just in the checkout lane. Do you know the people over here in this car? Or?
Yeah, I know her.
You know them? Okay. Mm-hmm. Who was arguing? Just the guy and the employee?
Yeah. So I'm honestly, like I said, he was literally like, I didn't know she knew him, so I just got back to scanning my stuff and was like, I don't know what's going on. But he was like holding the bag. I just never seen nothing like that happening. So he was holding the bags and he was like grabbing the buggy and was like, "You're not going nowhere," and all of that. And she was just like, "What are you doing?" So I mean, he was, I just feel like kind of doing too much.
He was doing that to this girl over here?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Because I was like, I don't know why would he do all of this. So,
yeah. Seems odd.
Yeah, it was. I never seen him do nothing like that. And I'm like, what's going on?
Okay. So you weren't involved in anything aside from just seeing what was going on? And
I don't have nothing to do with that stuff. I don't know what's going on. But like I said, I have never seen nobody, like grabbing buggies and bags and stuff. So I was confused though.
Okay, was he saying anything to her or just like...
He was just like, "You going to jail for trespassing or something?" And she was like, "I'm not even done scanning myself." She was like, "Get back."
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Are you just gonna head home now, or what's the plan?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Why? What's wrong?
No, just asking.
Look, I was gonna say because I wasn't expecting all that happen. That's why I just called myself. I said, "What is going on?" Don't touch. Don't touch.
Is that okay? So you were the one that he was messing with?
Yeah, he almost split my baby out that car, and I sure did. I did. Yeah, I just told him that I feel like I didn't know. I ain't never seen nobody doing that because I was confused. Yeah. She was scanning her stuff. And he was just let me finish scanning my stuff. Then you come up to me all hostile and shit, and I'm gonna put my baby out of court.
What starts as a routine shopping trip quickly turns into a confrontation involving a Walmart employee, allegations of trespassing, and an arrest that raises plenty of questions. But here's the twist. Before officers can determine exactly what happened, they're forced to separate conflicting stories, sort through witness accounts, and decide whether store employees acted within the law. Was this simply a misunderstanding that spiraled out of control, or did everyone involved make decisions that escalated the situation? Watch closely, because several small details throughout this body cam footage completely change how the incident unfolds.
Don't react if somebody almost flipped your kid out of court.
That's fair. Which one?
Who has green leggings? Somebody said somebody has green leggings on. Nobody has green leggings.
Green leggings.
Was there anybody else in there that y'all knew, or?
No. Like I said, I was by myself just scanning myself, and I look over and see, him at the buggy.
Yeah.
With the grab. He was like in the buggy like this and stuff, and was grabbing. I'm like, who was that?
Okay.
And then he was just like, he was saying, I think he was saying, "You going to jail for trespassing or something?"
Yeah,
and she was like, "I'm not done."
Who are you? He's saying, "You going to jail for trespassing? You going to jail for trespassing?" I'm steady asking like, "Who the fuck are you and how am I trespassing?"
Yeah. You don't know him or anything? You never?
No, I never seen that man a day in my life.
Okay. Fair enough.
Oh, Jesus, it's 12 o'clock now.
It's getting a little late. We're gonna have him look at some video or something and figure out what's going on here totally here, and then we'll get you guys out of here.
Hold on, what you said you need? I mean, cause she didn't even get the stuff, the buggy or whatever. It's such a new house. I'm here.
Shut up here real quick. You will send us a picture.
This is one of the most important moments in the entire encounter. The woman argues that the Walmart employee should have identified himself before physically stopping her, while the officer explains that, under certain laws, retailers can legally detain someone they reasonably suspect of shoplifting using reasonable force. That doesn't automatically mean every action taken was appropriate. It simply means the legal standard is different than many people assume. Officers are also balancing two responsibilities here. Listening to her complaint while investigating whether a separate crime occurred. What do you think? If someone suddenly grabbed your shopping cart without introducing themselves, how would you react? Could this confrontation have been avoided with clearer communication from the very beginning?
Weirdo in the comments.
I'm trying to see why am I
Because we have reasonable suspicion that a crime was committed inside Walmart and you were involved.
No, I wasn't involved. I wasn't actually I was not with her.
Once we figure it out and dispel our reasonable suspicion, you'll be free to be on your way, okay? Right now you're not under arrest, but you're not free to leave.
Like I'm telling y'all what happened. He pressed charges on me, I'm pressed charges back on him. He can't touch me, so I got the right to defend myself. So hey.
Well, here's the deal, young lady.
You talking about
Illinois law allows retailers to use reasonable force to protect their business and their property, which involves touching people.
Right,
whatever.
but okay, that's the law. But at the same time,
having said that, you are free to proceed with civil litigation against Walmart if you so choose. You can obtain an attorney and
right, because my thing is though, he never announced who he was. Had he would have said like,
I'm not sure he has to do that. Well, even I as a police don't really have to identify myself as a police officer when I come out to effect an arrest or take law enforcement action. It's certainly helpful if I do, and common courtesy usually says so. But
why would you not identify? Let me just say right here, okay?
I think we got the one. If you want to bring it down, stand by it now.
This is where the investigation takes another unexpected turn. While everyone was focused on the confrontation inside Walmart, officers reveal there's also an outstanding retail theft warrant associated with the woman. Notice how the officer remains calm, explains the arrest, and immediately begins addressing practical concerns like her vehicle, phone, and making arrangements for family. That's a common de-escalation technique. Keeping communication steady even after an arrest has been made. At this point, emotions are still running high, but the officers avoid arguing and focus on procedure instead. Looking back at everything that's happened so far, do you think the situation was already beyond saving, or could someone earlier in the encounter have prevented it from reaching this point?
go behind my car.
Yeah, I guess because I don't know, you know.
And then he's laughing and playing like it's funny and it's not funny. Like I don't find nothing
All right,
funny
dear.
about it.
So go ahead and place your hands behind your back. You're under arrest. You do have a warrant for retail theft. You're also going to be arrested for misdemeanor battery.
I got a one for retail theft what?
I believe St. Clair County.
No, I don't.
Is this your car back or your passenger?
Yeah, can I call somebody to come get them?
Is friend able to drive, or
No, she don't know how to drive. I could call my auntie. She stayed literally right down here.
she running a file in here?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I'm figured out here. Okay. How many? Your phone? Anything else you need in the car?
Yeah,
What else you
my
need?
stuff. I need my phone.
Wallet, purse, whatever.
Yeah, my purse. I guess to leave my keys so somebody had to come get my car.
Okay. Yeah, we'll work all that out. Okay. I'm gonna have you come sit in this car here. We'll get all your stuff for
Okay,
you.
can I just tell my cousin to just call her mama right here?
You talk to her real quick. Yeah.
She's gonna go to jail. Then they talking about I got a warrant.
This incident highlights how quickly a routine retail encounter can escalate when communication breaks down and multiple legal issues collide. Officers had to separate witness statements, determine whether the store employee's actions fell within merchant detention laws, investigate the reported battery, and ultimately act on an outstanding warrant that changed the direction of the case. Whether you agree with every decision or not, this footage shows why body cameras are such valuable tools for documenting exactly what officers see, hear, and do during an investigation. It also reminds everyone that understanding store policies, local laws, and remaining calm during confrontations can dramatically affect the outcome. What stood out to you the most in this case? Did the officers handle the situation appropriately, or would you have done something differently if you found this breakdown as intense as we did? Hit that like button. Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more real-life body cam breakdowns.
For retail theft somewhere, I don't even know where.
Yeah, we can let you know that here in a minute. We don't have the information right now. But
Okay, so can I press charges on him?
we'll have to look at the video and see what all happened. But we'll hop in the car, okay?
Like, that's just so weird.
I feel you. I know it's frustrating.
Like, because, like, if he could have just said identified, like, he could have just identified him, like,
Yeah, it would have been a lot easier for him.
Tiana, how they shine in my phone? It's like, where that? Dang. 5, 2, 3, 6.